We are live now. So hello everybody. It's only me and Fausto, but we count as many more. And today is the global hangout for the local camp. Urbano Mano cannot join us, but we still had this meeting. So if anyone see this transmission and wants to join, we have the link on Slack, so you are very welcome to join. Because I'm going to share the link for the YouTube, the YouTube transmission in the Slack. So if anyone wants to join or follow, can. So So we'll have a fast hangout, I think, because we are only two people and we can start. I I start updating about civic engagement. Okay, because we had this good work done with Nassia and Romano and all the others of the group about the skill mapping. As you know, we will have two phases of skill mapping, and the first one will be open to the whole civic-wise community, and the second one will be more focused on the camp. The first one has launched last week, so you should have received an email about with a link to the Google form to fill. We really suggest you to come to do it very fast and give us like a feedback, so we can start this mapping of the community. It's very important because during the local action of the camp, we will need to know which are the expertise and the skills of each one of us in order to provide to the needs of the local actions. So that's the way we found out to look for this. And the second phase will be launched a few days before the camp, and all this mapping will help to define the badge system that we will have during the camp. Each one of us will have a badge with his or her expertise and skills in order to recognize everybody during the work. Um, and that's it. We are waiting for response. Some people already have done it. Some still not. So everybody is invited to contribute. Better, I think it's done during this week. So next week we will speed working on it. So this is the
Okay.
main. Fausto, you had some questions about civic engagement, right?
Yeah, of course, I
You had
can ask you a few questions. I'll try to be nice and not to ask too many. But yeah, I'm very curious about the badge system. I understand how important is that people recognize each other and have like an excuse to open up a conversation. Uh, but how big is the batch and how much info is going to be in that batch? And what type of info?
yeah, this is all to set up. I mean, this is what the work we have to do from now to the camp. Set up the badge system. We thought that could be set it up around the feedback we are having from the first phase of mapping, and maybe this idea came from the general event group. So maybe we can ask them also if they are not here, but we can ask them to start collaborating with the civic engagement group and the general event for to complete each other around this. And so it's still to we have to figure out how it can be. if you have any suggestion, I saw you are participating now in the group, so we have to start thinking about if Maria maybe has an idea more precise. Uh, so what we can do is to try to link the two groups, the civic engagement and the general event group, in order to achieve this badge system. I think they have to be very easy to
Hmm.
read and to understand. I mean, I'm seeing the results of the form, and it's very articulated. Okay, because this phase is thought for to map all the city-wise community, not only who is
Hmm.
coming to the camp.
Yeah. Okay.
Because this simulation is like a simulation of a real event for the people who is not coming, and can give us a feedback about how the community is ready to respond to a call like this, to a call of a local election big like this, no? So that's why we decided to open it to the whole community
Okay.
and to
Um,
answer.
Francesco, let me on that line just what you just said about the local action and the engagement with the community. Uh, is anyone out there in Paris doing field work?
Yes, the local group, local circle of Civic-wise is doing this. If you
Okay.
see in the GLocal Camp Drive folder, right?
In
Drive,
which one?
and this one, I'm sharing it in the chat.
Thank you.
You see all the groups work. We have civic engagement and we have local mapping. Local
Hmm.
mapping is the local group working around civic engagement. We are planning to have a meeting with them by the end of the month, summarize everything. And they are doing
Okay.
a work very precise.
Hmm. Okay.
And they are doing something about what they are doing. And civic engagement folder is only for the global community. That's what we decided to split it. Also, if of course civic engagement is about locals, not only with the global.
Hmm.
So that's it. And then um, there was there has been um, an hangout about design build group and logistic group. So here I have a note from Sviatoslav that says they are proceeding and they keep working this week. So if anyone is interested in working in this, please join the channel. So about design build, about and about logistics.
Hmm.
And then we had Danny was asking about the crowdfunding group. The crowdfunding group is working around a text for the video. Okay, that this video will be translated in many languages to spread the crowdfunding campaign. So she asked if it's ready to be translated, and I'm also interested because I have to translate it in Italian. She will translate it in Portuguese. So I see that there is in the folder there is a file or text for campaigning Goteo. So we wait for some feedback from the people of crowdfunding to let us know if this is the text we have to translate or another. Anyway, the work is very looks to me from last time very developed. So we have already a video script very full and storyboard. So pretty soon. And then I don't know. We are only a few people today, but I don't know. You ask Fausto because
Okay,
you just
no problem.
started. So
I ask.
maybe
See if you got the
we can.
answers. Okay, so the idea of the civic engagement global is to map the resources and the talent of the global community,
Hmm?
taking advantage of that. The mapping on the second stage will be more focused in finding the people that's going to act on the local action, and that is going to be mingle with the work that the local mapping group is doing right now, so we can bring it to the local camp and have an impact. Is that what I understood?
I think you understood right. I mean, we are preparing the system because to be ready to the needs that will come out during the local action. Because some parts of the local action are in a phase of planning now, like the design. Some part of the design are planned, and from the local mapping are coming out some needs and stuff. But many of that we don't know yet. So the idea was we try to do a very um specific mapping, also if it will not be so specific, but to have an idea of what each one of us can do, and then we get ready for the camp. That's why we thought about also the badge system, because when we got there with the badge, behind the badge there is a knowledge about each one of us that can allow us to, you know, something happens that we didn't plan, we are ready. So if you that's the main idea.
Okay. Well, yeah, thank you very much for that. That clarifies the whole thing.
Because as a global community we can't overcome the local community, so
Mhm.
we only can support it. That was the thought behind everything, the main thinking about it. So yeah, it can work. I mean, the second phase has to be very easy. I mean, we will have a lot of information, but we have to select the good point of view of this information,
Mhm.
because it's going to be can be very crowded. So we have to identify. For example, we was thinking last hangout we set up that. For example, now we are asking some general questions about if anyone is available or have some skills about general event organization, logistics, and stuff like this. But then in the second phase, we'll have to find out. We'll have to find out more specifically someone. You know, we have a kitchen to run also. We have 100 meals per day to run, so we have to understand this kind of so we have to find out a way to. I think very probably will be another Google form, but more specific about each one of the skills we start mapping.
Good.
So
And
Val,
and who's taking
try
care
you.
of? Go on, go on. You wanted to say anything else?
I want to say hi to Pasquale, just joined. We
Sure.
are
Hi, Pascual.
Hi, hi. How are you guys?
Very good, thank you.
good, thank you.
Okay, just continue. Yes.
No, Pascual, you want to ask something? Or you want to say something?
No, I am just want to know where are we? Where are
Hmm.
we? And well,
Everybody wants.
Well, Francesco was kindly telling me the whole movie about the GLocal camp, because
okay,
I am basically need to update myself into what's going on and understand the process.
okay,
And yeah, because we are both, I mean, Francesco and I are interested specifically on the civic engagement group,
okay,
and the conversation has gone a little bit that direction, and
okay,
how the mapping skills phase now will have to come on a second stage and then link up with the local action uh,
okay,
on site in Paris. So yeah, we just basically been talking about the surface of what's
okay,
going on now.
okay.
So what is your interest, Pascual?
Well, we had today a hangout with the logistic work group. I'm right now
Okay.
in the design build work group, and well, I just get into the work group the last week, and right now we are starting to think how are we going to make the design and how are going to manage the design. And right now we are quite lost because we don't know we don't know how I expect to have for the camp. We were talking with I don't know how is the name. It's Yatoslav, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And we were updating us, and right now how is the situation with the logistic team, because the design build and the group and the logistic team is we need to be in touch um uh,
More often.
yeah, more often, because we need to know uh, what materials we have, and they need to know what we want to do. And so, well, right now uh, we are going to start to make some kind of zonification of the square, and to set up some areas that we are going to need, and to study what areas we are going to need, like info points, rest point, work areas, storage and logistic area, and things like that. And we want to have that more or less or very clear for the camp. And then we want to have some basis lines about the more accurate design. For example, for furniture and things like that, we want to have a basis lines, and about the materials and reference, and uh, and what kind of things we can design. But we think that it would interesting that if some of the designs are finished in the first days of the camp with the whole group. And because we are going to be, I don't know, maybe 20 people in the design build in this first days, I think is, if we have that reference, that ideas about materials, and we were thinking about all that things, it's going to be easy to finish the accurate design.
Mm-hmm.
And right now this is status of the group. I think that we are going to have another hangout this week, maybe Thursday, and then start to make that zonification and to make that to do that study of areas that we need, and then let you know where we thinking.
Okay, Pascual, let me ask you a question. You
Yeah.
said at the beginning that you were a bit lost, but later
Yeah.
on, you explained the whole process, and it seems to me that you have reaching agreements and you're moving forward. So I think you've been a bit pessimistic there. But let me ask you something, just to challenge you.
Yeah.
What is stopping you guys? What is stopping you, both groups, to move forward more? I won't say faster, but in a more, nicer way.
Yeah. Well, about design build group, well, I don't know. I just get to the group last week, so I think that that group it was lost because we don't know, like, I think in every group, but in specifically in that group, we don't know what are we we going to do in the camp. So I think that's the case. And in the logistic group, I think that they are having problems about to set a storage area and to have containers to storage material in the square for the local camp. So, and right now they need some permissions and things like that. So they are like expecting and waiting for for that for that permission. But I think that if we start this, I think that with the methodology that we set up today, it can work. If we start to set up like I said, a sonification, then we are going to start to think about designs, and then we say to tell to the logistic group, I need I don't know, I need more, I need woods, I need plastic. Can we have plastic? Can we have ropes? Can we have, then if we are in we have a good communication with the both groups, I think it's going to work. We can go faster in the next days.
Great. Can I have another question?
Yeah, of course.
Like, for example, if you had all the materials you need now, or all the materials that you think that you'll need, you think that you're gonna build the structures and design the place in your mind, or in a paper, on a digital, but not making a physical prototype?
Sorry, I don't understand.
I was just wondering that if you're going to wait until you're in the camp to do a prototype, or you're just gonna do it directly with the things straight away that you have.
I think that for things like for things more specifics, like a furniture to work, for example, or a furniture to rest, and we need to build or to design a furniture to something like that. It would be more interesting if we have uh, a catalog of references and some basic lines, and then finish the design with all the people. I don't know, but I think that we have to finish the design of the square, like in general, to have how it's going to work the square. So we need to have the info point in this place, because the design build group, we are studying the square, we are studying the surroundings, and we know that we need that point in this place, and we need the storage point in this place because it's going to be more helpful and useful and things like that. But then to finish the design of the specific furniture in the first days of the camp. I don't know if it's a good idea or not. That's what we're talking this afternoon. But in any case, we need to start in the study of the areas. If we have some time, maybe we can upgrade some design for furniture, and then some of the furniture are finished before the camp, and other are in the first day of the camps. But the camp.
That's great. Thanks for sharing.
Yeah, we have
Pasquale,
some images also, and I can share to you here.
Pasquale, I was thinking into something. Did you consider the
Sorry.
option to? I was thinking to something while you were talking and while Fausto was asking you those things. Have you ever think about using open source project? I mean, project for design of public spaces already developed, and so in order to you know already the materials you need, and you just apply those projects to this situation, and the design will be focused more on how to organize the plus the fat instead of designing the single chair, the parliament, but you use a prototype who is developed in which you know already what kind of materials, how many wood you need, how many plastics, what do you need to do it, and you just use it like this is the module to compose. You understand what I mean?
Okay, you mean to use designs, furniture that are
Already
already
open source,
designed?
yeah, open source design. I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah, yeah.
because that's easy to organize logistics, and so the design will be more focused in how you use the chair instead of designing the chair. So how you
Yeah,
use the chair with the local people, and how do you put this chair, which is already designed to make a parliament? How many do you need? How do you put them in the place? Because our objective is to build a little parliament, for example. So instead of designing the benches,
yeah,
we say there is already many projects of urban design, but how these projects can build a parliament instead of being
yeah. It could
only.
be a good idea. Yeah, it could be a good idea because, like I said, we want to focus on for the moment on organize the square, and that can solve the problem of the furniture, of the specific furniture.
Yeah, because it keeps you away from a lot of work of thinking and
In any case, we can have some open source designs, and then develop that open source design
yeah,
for our needs.
yeah, that's the point. That's the point. I mean,
Yeah, yeah,
if you
yeah.
find
I think
something
it's a good idea.
designed open, you just work it. You don't simply
Yeah,
apply it,
yeah,
work it.
yeah. Okay.
In this way, we can also integrate much more with the civic engagement group, because the reasonment will be around how do we use the space, how do we use the plus the fat, not how do we build plus the fat.
Yeah.
So and the use means that we have to involve the locals. So maybe can be. I try to be in the hangout of the next design building because this will be
Okay.
interesting.
Well, we don't we didn't talk about it, but I think I'm going to suggest in the design channel to have a hangout Thursday, maybe Thursday, and I start to think in all that stuff
I think
in how we.
Zulu Arc was already prepared something. I remember Zulu Arc has some open
Yeah,
design font and many
yeah.
more. Mm. If we have a collaboration of a Fab Lab also would be great because a Fab Lab can have tools very specific for the wood or I don't know. But this
Okay.
will make easier for the logistics.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Maybe to start thinking in that, in how we want to use the Plastefeds and how to organize the Plastefeds. Like you said, we can work with the civic engagement work group. So maybe to involve the locals and all that. So maybe you can be in the next Hangout Thursday. It would be nice.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
We don't have many more. We have. I mean, it's still this thing of the crowdfunding to understand. I was mentioned. I was telling to Fausto that Danny asked in Slack if it's ready the translation of the video of the crowdfunding we are going to do, and so we wait for a sign from the people of the crowdfunding team, and
Okay. With about the crowdfunding, well,
yeah,
we were work in the regards of the crowdfunding the last Saturday, and I think
okay.
that is finished. And now I think we are waiting for the video. I think it's Laura with the video,
Okay.
and
The
and
text to translate is ready already in the folder. You know,
the
we can
translate. I
translate
don't know,
many languages.
but why we need to translate in? I think
Last
it's.
hangout, we said to translate the text that
Mhm.
Laura set up for the for the video and to have a text translated in each language. So there will be Spanish, Portuguese, French, English, Italian, Greek.
Okay. So
There was a suggestion. I don't know if you moved on or if you changed it, but I said I was available to translate it in Italian. It was just to
okay.
record it, you know, not really to translate, but just to record it and then was put it on the same video with many languages.
Ah, okay, okay.
This was the idea, but maybe I understood bad. I don't know.
No, I don't know. I'm not working with a crowdfunding group. I just worked last Saturday with Luis and Domenico about the regards, and but just that.
Okay, so maybe Laura can update us on Slack that she was the
Yeah, yeah,
coordinator, and also Luis will
yeah.
participate. So maybe they can give us a feedback in what we have to do.
Maybe Luis can have some information.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. So then what else? We don't have many information. Which group did you take part in the last week's Pro Squad? Did you or to the others, or I just worked on civic engagement, and I don't have many updates from the others.
I don't have it neither. Okay.
So, well, it doesn't matter. We just moved
Okay, can
on.
I ask you a couple of questions, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, so for
please.
example, on the mapping skills, who is digesting that information? Who's gonna take care of all the entries?
Well, the entries are on the form. So the entries actually anyone can have access right now
Yeah.
because if you
Um,
go in the folder, there is the form, and in that file, all the answers are summarized.
so which folder? Civic engagement,
Yeah.
and then
Mm,
skills mapping, and
yeah.
then
And then there is the form, mapping civic-wise skill phase one.
yeah, but all the data that is being accumulated, where it is?
You can see there are two labels, answer and questions.
Okay, got it now.
Top,
Okay, so who's gonna be taking care of
we are
analyzing that data?
we are going to do it this week. Start recollecting it, and then if you can see, they are. You can save it in like an work in Excel. Okay, you can export all
Yeah.
the data. So we just have to not manipulate, to put hand on it, and just I still have to watch it actually. The campaign was launched Friday, I think, or Thursday, and I still have to take a look at it actually because I was busy this weekend. I was with the university, so I'm going to do it, start doing it, and anyone wants, just join the channel in Slack and we start working on it. We have to set up surely an hangout that could be Thursday night or Wednesday night. We still have to coordinate about it, but we the people working in the civic engagement group have to do it.
Okay, so that's is a job specific for civic engagement.
Yeah, anyone else can join, but that's the point. From this data, we have to build up the second phase
Okay,
that will be
good.
launched maximum by the week of the 8th of May, 1 week before the camp, and then in the week from wait, I take a calendar. The week from the 9 to the 15th of May, we have to set up the badges.
Okay, that's great.
So
And
we have
my other thing is related to the video translation. It
yeah.
seems to me that it'll be nice that we can create a document where people can volunteer which languages they can translate it to. And then when we map that thing, maybe we can start deciding how many languages we can translate it to. Because
Yeah,
starting from, yeah, we need to translate the 9 languages and put that burden on us, I think is a bit unfair, for the few people that are working on this.
yeah.
So, what do you think it'll be the best way just to do that?
Let's see. I think we when we decided to translate it, well, actually we are not updated. Okay, so maybe this thing of the translation of the video has been passed. Okay, because we don't have a feedback right now. How is the work of crowdfunding? So it's we have this idea, but is to be confirmed, has to be confirmed. But when we decide this, we decided mostly we were many people and decided from who was in the hangout. But actually, the languages are the main languages we worked up to now in Slack and other platforms. So I think it's a good idea to have some kind of feedback, because if we see that there is only one people speaking in German, maybe we don't need to translate in German. That's what you were saying, or the content.
I think that in the other Hangout, people decided to translate, right?
Yeah, we that was for example, I'm watching at the results of the form now, and in the languages field, there is someone who said also German and Dutch. Actually, German and Dutch, we didn't plan to translate in German and Dutch. So maybe what you are saying, Fausto, is that we should start thinking on it, right?
Yeah, I mean, it seems to me that nobody has been taking that initiative, and I think the whole group will benefit if we know who can translate. I mean, not because just speak the language, but because it's available also. And yeah, I was going to put myself forward for English and Spanish and Catalan.
Oh,
It depends
Okay,
how big is the video actually. If the video is 2 hours, I
the
think.
point. That's the point. I think in the crowdfunding team folder, there is a text, and it's already done in Spanish and English, actually.
Okay,
If
that's
you,
good.
I'm giving it to you, the folder on the chat, so you can take a look. And there is the video script, so you can have an idea about how is the video going to be. Right now, we should have a word from the people of the group or this group to go on. But I think you can write it on the Slack channel of crowdfunding. I think if you post it on the Slack channel of crowdfunding, this idea, I
Okay,
think that
I'll do that
partners
then.
will respond from the people there. Um, so I don't know. Do we have something else to?
no, I don't.
I think it's everything from my side also.
No, your questions were very good actually, because to now having someone just to get involved is also a moment to explain to everybody, no, to recopilate, to make a point on where we are and what we are doing. So very good contribution.
Yeah, no.
So,
Um, yeah, I was looking forward to catch up with someone who could, just put me on the, updated basically.
okay.
So yeah, because the other day I
I
was
think also,
by.
sorry.
Sorry, go on, Angel. Oh no, sorry,
No,
Pascual.
I'm going to say that I forget something. This week we have some workshops here in Madrid about the global can, and
Semana
and
Cívica, isn't it?
uh, and specifically Saturday we're going to and we were thinking on have we are going to have some workshops in each hour. So it's going to be 45 minutes of work, and then 15 minutes to conclusions, and then go on to another workshop, and then it's going to be that in the morning and then in the afternoon, and then we are going to have a general conclusion at the end of the day, so we can extract some conclusions to the general group, and then we're going to update you in a Slack, or we are thinking how we can do it. Maybe we can record the final session with the general conclusions, and then share with you guys in Slack or something like that. Right now we don't know, but we're going to you're going to have notice of us this weekend.
Can you repeat
That looks
when
amazing.
about, because we had a problem with the line. I didn't hear you. It's about Semana Civica.
Yeah, yeah, but we have Wednesday. It's about Civic Wise Madrid group presentation. Then Wednesday we're going to have a talk about the general issue of what we're going to do in the GLocal camp. What is to make a camp in a square, in a public space, and then also related to what's happening right now in Paris with Nuit de Beau, and also related with what happened here in Madrid 5 years ago with 15M. And it's going to be a talk in general about public space and all that issues and problems that are related to that issue. And then Saturday is going to be a workshop, morning and afternoon. We're going to work. Yeah.
So the dates are Wednesday 20, Friday 22, and Saturday 23, right?
Yeah.
In Madrid.
Yeah.
So,
And Saturday we are planning to work in civic economy, tech, and there's another group I don't remember right now. We have all the calendar and the program in the
on the website, right?
But yeah, about Saturday, we were planning to like I said, to have a final session at the end of the day, and extract some general conclusions, so we can have some general conclusions specifically for the global camp. So that thing we want to share to you, of course, to all this Slack group, and we were thinking to maybe record that final session and then share to you the whole session, so you can just hear us, or maybe I think that it would be more efficient to record an update video, just like with the work group, like a minute update video. So maybe we can record 1 minute or 2 minute update about the whole day, and then share to you in Slack. So
that'll be appreciated. Otherwise, we're gonna have to watch hours and hours.
yeah.
No, but that's amazing. That sounds great. It's great to hear that you're working on that.
Yeah. We're looking forward to have it. It's going to be so interesting the whole week.
Yeah, I think so. I'd like to be there. But anyway, so this is a crucial week from what I understood, because we all are like kind of stuck in the middle. All the groups seems to me a little working, but not really knowing where we are going, as you
Yeah.
said.
Yeah,
But
I need to accelerate the process, And
Very close. It's
well,
less
I
than
think
1 month.
that I see more people getting involved in each group, and I think it's going to be fine the next weeks. This week and the next week, we're going to see, the next step.
So,
Yeah,
guys, we can. Yeah, you have any questions? You, Fausto.
yeah, no, I only sense a bit of frustration and a bit of not knowing, and I think we need to realize that we are creating something unknown,
Yeah,
and it is emerging in the future. But yeah, we need to be aware that that's the process. That's how things works,
yeah,
and
we are
that
a lot
and
of
that
people
and at
working.
the same time is the beauty of it. The beauty of not knowing, and being able to risk and give it a go.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, I'm glad that you're here to share, and yeah, that's that's my thought.
The
It's totally normal. We have
beauty.
a lot of people working online, and also so it's normal.
Yeah, man. We saw it on the civic design course. I mean,
Yeah,
a few weeks before the end of the course, there was nothing built up, and then
with the civic design course, I learned to have patience, and things finally happen. You don't know how, but finally happen.
Yeah, it's about trust. You have to believe that if we
Yeah,
all pull together, at some point something's gonna happen.
yeah.
So yeah,
that's good. That's good. We are going to have a lot of surprises in Paris, I think.
Yeah.
yeah, especially around being there in the square. That's gonna be very
Yeah,
exciting.
Yeah.
and
Are
also
you
give.
guys going? I mean, you Pascual going also?
Yeah, of course.
That's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, there will be a lot of people. Okay, guys, so we can stop the live and give an appointment for
Sure.
next week.
I really
So
need to go have some dinner.
Yeah.
next Monday at 8, as usual, Global Hangout, and who wants to participate to all the other activities, we have the Slack channel.
Okay.
Good.
So bye, everybody.
Thank you for hosting.